Usually that's the thing. If you're slotting in the Angela Rome, your band second phase or one of your bands is going to be the Kaja. So it feels like they've already shown their hand, but let's see, they still might swing things around. They still, I still don't see an obvious answer for the 1-1. Again, similar to the past two drafts, it's gonna come from the XP lane pick, which to me is surprising as to why. I understand why Deusvult picked the XP laner second phase. They will just want to make sure they win the 1v1 against best possible matchup up against Soriam Felix. But we've seen before Deusvult, even if Kid Bomba doesn't have a hero or a winning lane matchup, he wins in other ways. He goes around the map. He makes himself felt there. So it's interesting to see that Deusvult have really went on for this approach of they just really want to make sure the 1v1 is winning for Kid Bomba.
Okay, Minotaur banned out, which leaves out in the open still. I'm not sure if Boxy would actually want to go this, but obviously Ku for his performance in game 1 was outstanding. You take the Cho as well. Outstanding there for game 2. They lock in the Yu Zhong. This is a pick. You know, I know he's the M5 hero right now, but he's very niche in the current setups for a lot of the teams. This Yu Zhong, though, could end up working really well so far for what CSUN has.
Yeah, and he definitely doesn't have the greatest stats, honestly, because the drafts aren't too different from last game. Like, yes, they are different, but I feel like on the side of CSUN, they could have gone for the Lapu there. They could have gone for the Terizla there. I feel like the Yu Zhong is just kind of like, yeah, we're gonna pick this up. Like, it's just let's do some limit testing. We're 2 ahead right now. They feel very comfortable. It's not like they were it's not like they were super hard games for CSUN in the past 2 games. They were very clean with them. They've been working very, very well together. Daewoo, on the other hand, Lilia, Terizla again, it's what I was kind of thinking. I think the Lilia Sunset Lover had a great game on it, very comfortable with it. I think at this point it just is going to come down to some in-game mechanics.
But again, it does feel like Deusvult are going to be playing to just counter whatever CSUN tosses at them. The Yu Zhong was a great pickup, and now Cho again for CSUN. Yeah, it's going to be a similar story as game 1 and game number 2. CSUN sets the tempo, and that Yu Zhong pickup was crucial because with the Terizla being, it seems like the last viable pick for Deusvult, now it's going to be them having to talk about who gets the responsibility of having to peel for the Bruno. Is it the Terizla? Is it the Boxia? In this scenario, it's most likely the Terizla, but then now that puts you in a position where one of your best ultimates to engage is now being used just to play defensive.
Yeah, there's a lot that has to be said here for Deusvult. Once again, as you take a look at the lineup, and the question again, can they extend the series? Stop themselves from getting swept here by CSUN, who's been on a death ball themselves, a momentum-based gameplay style, proving to work very successful here against, once again, M5's Dark Horses, Deusvult. As we get ready to once again jump into the land of Dawn, CSUN at match point, looking to sweep the series against ECA's Deusvult. Can they keep it together? Can they extend the series? The tournament lives on the line here for Deusvult.
And now, first rotation, let's check out here. Seems to be on pace for both. We have to see if anyone's going to be going for a quick go into the lane. Nope, still holding the mid. So they're going to be going for a standard start. And let's see if CSUN are actually going to continue their theme from the previous games, which is pressure Kid Bomba, and the answer is yes.
As you say it.
Yeah. I will say this. Last time we did see Boxy kind of just immediately aggressing onto Magister. I think a big thing for Deusvult here is try to keep the side of CSUN at least out of your jungle. Try to keep them out of your side of the river, and then maybe, just maybe once you're able to, even push into their side a bit.
You know, and as you look at the emblems here, something that really happens a lot with CSUN is the double, the double boots usually for 2 members.
Yeah.
Oh, a lot of damage on a Sunset Lover. Wow. They're going to get first blood. Boxy picking it up.
You know, they love to rotate quickly.
Boxy's just feeling it right now. A lot of Cambodians and even us, the talents, we really see Boxy the King as the roamer in Cambodia. One of the best, if not the best. And he is proving it here right now.
Again, this is a team that has played together for so long, right? Usually when we're talking about teams, especially here at the world stage, it's about, well, synergy-wise, right? I mean, most of these teams obviously are good. That's why they're here. They're great. for the M5. But
Ooh, big Petrify, a lot of damage on a Kid Bomba. King there as well, does have the Decimate ready to go, but the health was not quite low enough for the full-on engage.
Turtle's going to be up, though. First objective of the game. Nothing quite, in terms of lead, it's not out of hand, right? Boxy just has that kill.
Yep.
There's Raw, getting that hard guard, going to have that available, using it already.
Kid Bomba still looking for level 4. Finally has it. Magister probably going to back off here. Might try to get a sneak in. Kid Bomba with the penalty zone. The King able to zone him away. Turtle does reset. Boxy a little bit low. MP the King able to find Magister though. Bomba. Sorry, Felix does go down. It's a 1-for-1 right now on the map. Turtle able to reset.
All right. Slow and steady right now, but it feels like Season, I really would hope they got the Turtle there instead of full committing onto the fight. They could have gotten it for themselves, and it actually would have supplemented their fight, but hey, no more point in crying over spilled milk. Now, Deusvult, yes, as you mentioned earlier, Trex and Naisu is not as bad as the previous games. Not out of hand, still quite close early on. But still, we're seeing the same themes as earlier. They're just playing for the counterplay, but now this is a little bit more proactive by them. This is good.
Boxy looking for something there. Penalty zone does come in. Nice terrified by the King, able to secure the Turtle. Felix able to get away safety, and now MP looking for more. See You Soon decides to back off. Overall, still slow pace compared to the previous game. Carvey finally winning out in the gold lane.
Okay, they get the objective. See You Soon. There was also some pressure on the top side. That's what Deusvult has to do. They need to be able to find wins, right? If they're not going to be grabbing objectives, again, they played even that first interaction well. See You Soon decided not to commit to it. It gets reset, but eventually it goes in their hands. Deusvult has to find something else across the map. And at the same time, taking care of Carvey.
Oh, look at MP right now, trying to lock on, going to create space for the rest of his team to clear out that gold plating. Magister going to get involved. MP taking a little bit of damage. May just go down here. Carvey trying to come in. Magister picks up the kill. See You Soon now on the back foot.
All right, so again, it feels like See You Soon gave that up for nothing. That was a kill that shouldn't have happened, but at least Deusvult, kudos to them for being able to respond to it. And now, of course, Boxy is just going to continue this. Since you need to slow things down, because again, it's not far. Deusvult still have the chance to take away objectives and get kills. See You Soon, they cannot rest easy. They still have to keep their alert very high.
Deusvult being smooth overall. They're able to kind of survive the immediate onslaught, the same kind of pressure that See You Soon brought last time. So it's a good start for them.
Yeah, keeping it together. Again, especially for Carvey, right? For the most part, as long as he doesn't get too pressured where he's dying multiple times, he's going to build up, scale up really well. He's already got the Haas Claws. We're going to be working on the Berserker's Fury next. Sunset Lover as well, getting that early kill will help him scale up. He actually did do quite a bit, even the previous game, right? But unfortunately, the game 2 just didn't go in their favor. This time around, though, Deusvult at least keeping the early game under control against See You Soon, even with a small lead working against it. We'll see if they can still find punishment against See You Soon. But next Turtle is going to be up here as they all get in position except for Carvey. He's not a part of this, right? So Kusei is here for the fight.
It's a 5v4. Can Deusvult pull this off? With a big kick on to Salwo, make it a 3v5. MP should have the advantage over this match. They're going to hang out. He's able to take it. That's huge. And a nice big hit from Kid Bomb on 4 members. Sorry, Felix goes down next. Kid Bomb able to pick up the kill. Deusvult trying to equalize here. Raw going to take a little bit of damage. Sunset Lover unloading the glooms. And while it's happening, Carvey takes tower down bot.
Raw's in trouble.
Not able to do enough damage. Raw in a lot of trouble. They're going to chase him down. Kid Bomba picking up a kill. Is it another one? On to Boxy. Deusvult finally taking a lead.
There's Deusvult. They come out swinging. They get a couple of wins. They make movements. Kid Bomba, though.
This is bad for Bomba.
Magister's there.
Magister's there to help out. Kusei loses the weakness points. Kusei might have to try to get out of here. Can they lock on? Are they going to go for the dive? Salwo looking for the stun. Kusei dancing back, forth, able to get away.
Deusvult was able to find a good counterplay. I was thinking that if Magister wins this Turtle, it's going to be really good for them. And he was able to. A great retribution win by him, and then Deusvult called it out there, Trex, the great penalty zone to stop the chase onto Magister, onto the members of See You Soon. That led to the eventual turnaround. And it felt like a huge 50-50, but it all worked out in the end because that meant Carvey got to push down in the bottom lane. He didn't need to put himself in danger. He got farm. He's now leading over the 1-1. So Deusvult, everything just went right for them. It wasn't like the perfect win, but it was a win regardless. Now they find themselves in a lead not a comfortable lead, but still a lead in the first one, if I'm not mistaken, in this entire series.
Yeah, the interesting thing is, Carvey, be able to farm up here. Once again, they are putting pressure where they have to around the map. But even in that last exchange, that's just showing how much damage even Sunset Lover has early on, right? For the fact that Carvey wasn't a part of that. But now, as he's rotating with the rest of the team, they get prepped up and ready for the next objective. That's going to play an integral role in that. Kusei now picking up the DHS. He has the Demon Hunter sword available, which will help him as well. That's why you see everybody getting prepped and ready, right? He's still going to stay up top, but Turtle started.
Yeah, this time, Harvey will be down here. Boxy looking for something. Madison able to take the Turtle. Madison maybe looking for more now. Gets the run into Boxy. Boxy getting low. Sunset Lover's got his back right now. They're going to decide to back off, but still they're pushing See You Soon away.
All right, so now it's going to be See You Soon playing a little bit of cross map. They send Kusei up top. Allowed to get a little bit more farm as well. Catch up, apply pressure there. But Deusvult get that Turtle without a problem. MP the King's Retribution wasn't off cooldown just yet by the time Deusvult got it.
With that, once again, you have to see this is where, even for Kid Bomba, this is a little different from the previous two games, right? He had a hell of a time in the lane before, but now that he's got these 2 kills, he's able to build up pretty well. He has the Dominance Ice, of course, already working on the next defensive item.
Kosei going to move on to Kosei here. Able to make him pop that second skill. The Heart Guard is on top, so he can just keep pushing forward. Sunset Lover trying to find an angle as well. MP locking onto Madison. King looking for the kick. Lands onto Madison. Madison going to take a lot of damage here. Can he get away? Black Dragon comes out. Felix trying to zone in. Sunset Lover splits him up, and See You Soon cannot get the kill.
All right, we got ourselves a game here, gentlemen. You see Deusvult actually doing that to try and force reactions from See You Soon, trying to force out the cross-both tang. Great discipline by Kusei to hold on and not let it go. But then at the same time, you saw there SYS trying to find a way to turn that around, push back the members of Deusvult. So still slow and steady, methodical. Play around the macro, play around the minion waves is what Deusvult wants to do. They don't have the capability to pull off surprising plays like the Cho of See You Soon.
Yeah, not only that, but also the fact that this time around with the Angela, right, you have the focusing mark that will play a part towards the later, part of the game, especially that extra amount of damage.
Yeah.
If you can capitalize on that, whether that's, of course, for Carvey to pump out the damage later on, especially when he's got those 3-4 items on this Bruno, that's really going to help them out as they try to win these skirmishes, these team fights, but still in the mid lane.
Going to look for the way of the dragon here. Able to connect, but not able to get him out of the tower, so See You Soon cannot commit.
Yeah, great use of the Purify there by Sunset Lover, but that's one big spell for one big ultimate. How was the trade here? See You Soon?
Oh, Felix doing a lot of damage on a Kid Bomba, and a crossbow
Heart Guard!
Heart Guard just in time. And now See You Soon is a little overcommitted. Madison trying to respond back, looking for something raw there as well. Kusei able to get a couple free shots off a nice Terrify on a Magister. Felix looking for the re-engage, now seeing Soon trying to bite back. Masawo's got their back along with Sunset Lover. Both teams disengage.
Okay, that was, again, saved by the Heart Guard there that time. Kid Bomba able to keep it together. Sawa there just in time. They reset the Lord, so neither team able to commit to it just yet. They're really respecting even the damage potential from both sides. But with that, Deusvult looking very tanky, with this lineup alone, not to mention you pair up an Angela there.
Yeah.
Now, once again, See You Soon's going to go ahead and start up the Lord. Devu has the information. They're going to get in position.
Oh, Boxy misses it. Does actually kick on a Magister. Magister going to get knocked up. Kid Bomba with the penalty zone. And Beat the King forced to try to back up. Kusei look for some weakness points. Still forced to back up. And at this point, Deusvult is coming out on top in all of these team fights.
Yeah, they can rush this, but they have to watch out for MP.
They're still going.
King looking for the knock-up. Able to land on a Kid Bomba. King able to get the decimate. Backs off. Kusei moving on to Magister. See You Soon with the Black Dragon, forcing Devu away this time. It's back and forth. It's definitely been a day of pendulum, and finally, Felix connects, but may just drop here. King takes the Lord, though.
Great decision by See You Soon, the pendulum around the Lord. It wasn't a full reset on the Lord that Deusvult initially held, and that meant MP and the rest of See You Soon, while Soriam Felix in the dragon form pushed back the members of Deusvult. The Lord was free for the champions of Cambodia, and a turnaround yet again.
Yet again, as we've seen from this series, and now Carvey picking up that Malefic Roar should be able to help them in some of these team fights. But still, you see the push and pull between a lot of these team fights going on. Whether they get the, they survive the Way of the Dragon, whether they survive the hard guard and they're able to extend it, whether they're able to work around this crossbow of Tang from Kusei. But right now, Deusvult, their only concern, dealing with a Lord up the top side. Carvey made quick work of it, but they still got to hold on to as many turrets as they can here in this march from See You Soon.
All right, see you soon. I mean, just cutting off these towers just for a few minutes there. Deusvult did have control, but now it is lost once again. See you soon with the pressure.
And now they can just continue this. They can still try to make those boxy plays, but they have to be ready because Deusvult have shown that they are in a counter-punish capability already. CC needs to be careful of when they pull the trigger, who to go for. Still, don't forget to manage the minion waves. In this scenario, this is one of the things that separates the good teams from the great teams, is when you're in the lead, when you find yourself in good places around the map, how well are you managing the rest of the minions?
At least they're able to check those bushes using Magister.
Yeah.
He needs to be careful though. Kid Bomba holding the front side, gets a couple shots off onto Felix. But watch for Boxy here. Every time he's G-condoing around, you gotta get stressed.
Yeah, you're not sure, right?
Yeah.
Just like that.
And there it is. He's gonna lock onto Kid Bomba, and the rest of the team commit as well. Kid Bomba goes down, the crossbow of Tang locks onto several other members. Carvey's gonna get the hard guard this time. They're gonna move in, try to lock onto Kusei, but they're not able to get the right angle. Kusei takes a little bit of damage raw as well. Sunset Lover trying to unload. Doesn't have the black shoes, goes down. King picking up the kill.
Decisive once again. See You Soon, able to play around Boxy to start things off. As Trex, we were just talking about it, he pulled it off once again, and the punishment comes through. That's the thing, especially working around this. Deusvult still, it's not too far ahead, right? They're not too far in a deficit here. It's 2K. Yeah. They actually, you can see that even when See You Soon's approaching these fights, unless they get a sure pickoff, they still respect the capability of Deusvult to turn things around, even looking at the damage dealt. Sunset Lover is up there, right? He's there with Raw. A lot of the times, like I said, this Lilia is picked up for a reason. It's you can pump out the damage very quickly and still play relatively aggressive and then safe when you have the black shoes. Now that the Lord is up, though, and given the fact that Carvey is also just picking up a major item defensively, the Wind of Nature, do they actually go and try to win this team fight to secure them this Lord? That's what they need in the series. Kid Bomba also picking up the Winter Trunchet here to help against the possibility that Kosei gets the airtime, gets the crossbow Tang off. Boxy, though, again, going to go in with the conceal, looking for his own pickoff.
Okay.
They still keep together, both teams respecting each other here around this Lord pit.
And they're trying, like Deusvult's trying to get these baits out, but See You Soon is never fully committing to them. Boxy's so good, he's only going in when he's absolutely sure he can find someone.
Yeah. Oh, the damage.
Oh, wow.
Damage on a Sunset Lover. Kid Bomba to the back line. Does pop. Watch out for Kusei. Does have the crossbow of Tang. Decides not to use it. Still up. Carvey able to take out Felix and be the king. Able to find someone. Terrifying to Carvey. Carvey taking a little bit too much damage. Finally falls. Bra able to pick up the kill. It's 2 for 2 right now. Magister still up though. Both Retries on the field.
Okay. Big 50-50 there. Still the jungler of See You Soon alive. Magister up as well. 14 seconds on the retribution of MP the King. A little close to 24 Magister. Deusvult. It's going to be risky. Oh, Ra!
A lot of damage on a Sunset Lover. Able to pop the black shoes. Does have the heart guard. He wants to try to finish. Able to find Raw. But goes down to Kusei. Don't know if that's a good trade right now. Kusei
gonna chase him down.
Crossbow Tang unloads. Doing the damage on a Magister. Not able to get the final shot though, but is able to back them up into a corner.
Keeps them at bay. Gives them time to go ahead and secure this Lord here for See You Soon. An exchange back and forth between both teams, but ultimately, See You Soon grabs the objective.
Kusei, man, he was just throwing darts at the dartboard of the Boxer skin. Maybe that's why Magister didn't go down, but of course he was built really well, has an anti-cuirass, has the blade armor, but one of the bright spots here for See You Soon really, or one of their brighter spots, is the fact that they are so disciplined. Kusei especially on this 1-1. Ra as well, even though he's been taken out a couple of times, in terms of like making the most out of each ability. That seems to be See You Soon's thing right now, and it's one of the biggest reasons as to why Deusvult is struggling.
Oh, conceal play from Boxy. Everybody just tightens up when that happens, right?
Yeah.
And see you soon now, closing in the Lord, about to make the crash. Watch out for Kusei, making his way, takes a couple shots, has to be careful, back off a bit. Deusvult still defending.
Yeah, Deusvult, again, they have great capabilities to fight back. Given the situation of 5K behind, they can still actually turn some of the tides of these fights. It really is, how do you play around Boxy? Now there's immortalities coming into play. They're going to push it in.
Oh, the terrify, the petrify, the knock-up. Out comes the crossbow of Tang, and Magister drops. Next is going to be Kid Bomb, but the Decimate lands directly.
Go back.
And Carvey now looking to maybe try to get a fight back, try to get a strike back. Look for something here. Boxy gets the knock-up. King still playing the distance. Pops the immortality. Carvey unloading with a couple free shots. Sunset Lover picks up a kill. 2 for 1, and Deusvult still defends.
Okay, Deusvult still being able to hold on, and now we've seen their main win condition there. Even though Magister was low, Kid Bomba was low, Sao, the call was commit the hard guard onto the Bruno. All the eggs and all the hope of Deusvult extending the series right now are on that Bruno basket. Being able to free hit, hold on long enough, supplemented by the fact that Lilia, in the hands of Sunset Lover, is now a big pain on the behind of See You Soon this late into the game. Already up to a Divine Glaive and 3 other items, the Truncheon, the Ice Queen Wand, and the Enchanted Talisman. See You Soon. They're starting to hit the point where they're going to realize that this game is far closer than they'd like to accept, despite all those towers in mid still standing.
Yeah, as long as Carvey, Sunset Lover are alive, the damage can be insane, right, for Deusvult. That's what they have to do. And again, when you have the Angela with a focusing mark on top of it, it really helps some of that damage department. Boxy, though.
Boxy does land the way of the dragon on Kid Bomba. Bomba taking a lot of damage. Felix pops a Black Dragon. Carvey looking for some free shots. Able to come in. He's got the Heart Guard. He's safe. Can he take this one out? Nice shot. Sunset Lover picks it up. 1-4-0 into the hands of Deusvult.
The hope is there. The belief is there. They're holding on. A great Winter Truncheon there by Kid Bomba to ensure that the crossbow of Tag would not get activated and would transfer to another member of Deusvult. Still, See You Soon have initial advantage here. They are down 1 man, but they are in good position to try and take out Wano, Sunset.
A lot of damage on the Sunset, but Sunset doesn't care. Sunset's not scared. Gonna push back in, pop the black shoes, but that is a utility down. Boxy looking for another moment to strike. He's always there. Deusvult know it. Boxy looking for the knock-up. Now able to carry. Kid Bomba responds with the penalty zone. Kusei now trying to come in as well. Look for the weakness points. King able to come in. Gets the hit. Takes out Kid Bomba and backs off. It's a 1-0. Magister maybe looking for the re-engage. Sawo, Sunset Lover, Carvey there as well. They definitely want to go. You might have taken one, but we're ready to fight. See You Soon. Back into the Lord Pit.
And again, back and forth between the two teams. They get a member down, another one falls, and then they kind of pull back off. A lot of item switching here going on too at this point, almost 20 minutes in the game. Longer game than we've seen from the previous two. Deusvult, despite it all, still holding on, but this will ultimately be a See You Soon Lord. So Deusvult has to get prepped and ready once again for the defense. And I'll say it again, as long as Sunset Lover and Carvey are alive, they should be able to make it out of this defense as well.
Yeah. Seems like there was a slight hesitation, miscommunication by the members of Deusvult whether or not they're actually going to chase, fight, or dance for the Lord. Because in terms of how it looked like the members of See You Soon were positioned, it looked like it could have been better for Deusvult, instead of chasing, to just draw back the Lord, start a little dance, send someone forward, knowing the timers on the Yutong. Just watch out for that and then reset if ever the Yuzong gets close. But now it got to the point where, since Deusvult chased, the members of See You Soon got a little bit of time to recover. Deusvult were put in a worse position in the map, meaning that See You Soon could just go to the Lord Pit.
Boxy still looking. Sunset Lover going to clear the boss side. Deusvult should be able to clear these waves very safely. They're down 1 inhibitor. That is not the end of the world. Here comes Boxy with the 3-man knock-up. Boxy doing it once a minute. Kid Bomba locking on. And Boxy goes down raw with an extra fall. The crossbow tank does lock off. But still, all members of Deusvult are still up, and now they're finally responding. MP in trouble. Sawo looking for the kill. Carvey there as well, and down goes MP. Deusvult still stand tall.
Deusvult still in the mid lane. They gather together, they fight together, and now they're going to run it down mid here. Kusei and Sarnion Felix left alive, but this is exactly what Deusvult needed.
Yeah, they Still waiting on a wave of minions. This one shouldn't be able to do it, but they should get some damage down. 20 seconds left on the clock. Don't know if they're going to have time to finish this one.
What was supposed to be an absolute highlight play by Bossy the King turned into an absolute disaster for CSU as Deusvult countered it so well. They held on in position so well.
They're going to try to push it in. Kid Bomba trying to create space. Felix from Black Dragon. Kusei going to dance around, but Carvey has a hard guard. Should be safe. Boxy back up. More minions are here. Debu thinking about it. Back and forth just like always. But they decide to finally counter while they got it.
Good control. Deusvult showing good control there. Soon now still have a slight gold lead, but now it is down to who gets the press buttons better here, folks. We're at that point. Items really close. The buying and selling, as you mentioned earlier, actually coming in big. Winter Truncheons, exchanging them, going into Anti-Karas, changing that. Now we're actually seeing Guardian Helmet as well being sold around by Magister to get a few more utility items, either if it's going to be for the Emo or maybe he'll even get a Winter Truncheon himself. Again, that was a play. Kid Bomba, great follow-up there. And as long as Naisu, you said it, as long as Sunset Lover and Carvey are alive and they aren't taken out and they are able to free hit, it's a problem for Soon.
Yeah, and we saw the interaction there, right? Even Kid Bomba, as long as he gets that penalty zone and he finds even 2 or 3 members alongside that focusing mark, the damage potential is going to be there for Deusvult. Now they'll go ahead and start up this Lord. Holy Crystal even being picked up here for Saul as he has to clear some of these waves, keep it under control. Both bases have 1 turret down.
Devu knows they're there.
They know.
They're like, you're not going to get us with that play. Get back to your side of the pitch. You don't belong here.
Once again, they go ahead and get ready for the Lord Dance. Both teams working around what they have. Immortalities still for Sari and Felix. Boxy, though, going to kick.
Oh, a little bit of damage on a Kid Bomba. Kusei does have the crossbow of Tang. Is she going to get it? No. Felix able to get the kill. Now Debu at a disadvantage. It's a 60-second death counter, which is huge right now.
They know the heart guard was used.
Yeah.
They know it's down.
That was really good sense by Boxy to actually just go for that kick. Initially, it looked like it was okay, are you sure you want to do that? But then because of the positioning of the members of Deusvult, they wouldn't be able to respond and help Kid Bomba out in time. It was a small thing with a massive consequence. Boxy, what a kick, what a decision, split second.
Boxy.
They're going to go for the defense.
They have to defend once again. They had to deal with these waves. 25 seconds for Kid Bomba to be up. He'll be up just in time for this defense, but right now, see you soon. Boxy gonna go in again.
Boxy does get the knock up. Carvey there to let out a few shots. Devu on one of the most important defenses of their life right now. This could be it. Match point for See You Soon, trying to close things out. Devu, can they do it?
Go buy some more time. Lord make its way top side. Carvey picking up the Wind of Nature. Kid Bowman now part of the fight. Boxy as well will work around the immortalities here for him and Felix as Devu tries to hold on as much as possible to these base turrets. But as they get closer here, Lord has to be worked with. Quite strong at this point of the game, 25 minutes in. Multiple immortalities as well available for See You Soon.
See how this goes. Lord stopped at the tower nub right now. Kusei Raw, Felix also looking for an angle. Boxy back into the midst of things. Carvey going to be able to chip this down. They finally break through the inhibitor, but Debu still stands. Looks like we could be going to another Lord.
Well, they play the long game. They want to wait it out. The minion waves weren't quite there yet. So Deusvult lives to fight another day. Actually, there's the roam boots as well, the Valentina. Not sure there's already... I think at this point it should be activated, which explains why there's so much damage being dished out by the Shadow Strike of the Valentina. So the Dire Hit might actually be already in effect for the Val. Queen's Wings also has the, Blood Wings rather, and then has the Holy Crystal. That explains as to why Ra's initial spout of damage when he sees Carvey takes him down to like 40, 35% with one full combo.
Yeah, once again, even looking at the damage dealt now, once there, Sunset Lover at the top has put work in. Carvey as well. So for some way, somehow, the obstacle here for See You Soon, especially Boxy, is if he's able to get a kick on either of the members, Sunset Lover, Carvey, it's going to pay dividends. Or again, you can make the decisive action if we take out Kid Bomba and we are guaranteed to get that kill. You can turn things around once again. A lot of things up for grabs. 30 seconds away from this Lord. As it gets to this point in the game, 27 minutes in, you see a lot of just item switches happening. And really, as you said earlier, Redmar, it comes down to the execution factor or pushing buttons better, right?
Yeah.
I mean, you have to be able to switch those items. Boxy's being spotted out, though.
They're going to try to pin him down. Well, I mean, it's not going to be easy to pin down Boxy right now. I think the best way to get it in is let him try to come in a little bit, see if you can bait him into kind of a bad kick and then catch him off guard. Up in the mid lane, still a little bit of action. Lord, though, coming back onto the map.
Better gold laner and mid laner free hitting wins this game. When we brought up the damage earlier, it's the gold laners and mid laners almost double the Terizla of Kid Bomba, who's next in terms of like the highest damage dealt. So whoever gets those down first, 1-1, Valentina, Bruno, Lilia, whoever gets the victory first might actually seal the deal and win this game. Great management of See You Soon right now. Great macro play.
Side. They are going to lock on to Sawa. Kid Bomba able to help out. Carvey now going to get some free shots. That could be the bait. That's the wait. That's the tackle. King is going to go down there. Carvey now looking for more See You Soon on the run this time. It's 5 against 4. MP the King looking for the entryway, looking for the decimate, but can't quite find it. The Petrify. Felix unloading the damage from Carvey. Still free shotting. Kusei finally able to lock on with a crossbow tank. Nice one to Charge trying to cancel it out. Felix goes down. King goes down. Double kill for Carvey. Kusei still up though. Kid Bomba with the response. Carvey gonna try to re-engage this. Are they going to commit? See You Soon backing off. Couple shots on a roll. Kid Bomba goes down. It's 2v2. Deusvult decides not to go forward.
The damage is there from See You Soon. The push and pull once again. But Deusvult keeping it together. Carvey, Sunset Lover still alive.
Kusei and Ra, 4-0-8 on the 1-1, 3-3 and 10 on the Valentina. Kusei, folks, we are seeing a 1-1 performance of a lifetime here. They cannot get the marksman down, and he's so brave. Look at this.
Not only that, Kusei's been so good at hanging on to that ultimate, man. Just hanging on, waiting. And what we saw last game, we see Felix and MP King bait out the Winter Truncheon, bait out the Immortality. Wait a second, a lot of damage on the Sunset Lover. Kusei gonna dance around, but wait, Sunset Lover looking for it. The Winter Truncheon comes out raw. May not be able to get away from this. Immortality pops. Carvey able to get the free shots in. And while all this is happening, Magister working away at the Lord.
Boxy going.
King going in, fully committed. This is it. Can they take it? Carvey able to steal it. Thought it was a steal almost there, but no. Deusvult gets the Lord.
Wow. Just when you thought it was done, when you can close the chapter on the story, not just yet. The Dark Knights of EECA charge forward into what could be a brighter hope for an extended series. But the champions of Cambodia stare them down in the eye here in the mid. Will sun fall? Will sun be set? Or will See You Soon defend?
We'll see. Deusvult wants to try to finish it here. They're committing everything to the mid lane. Kusei looking for the angle once again. Carvey just trying to get close to the base to try to finish it. But no, the Lord goes down. And Deusvult won't be able to finish it here. They're going to move up to the top side, take this tower. Boxy keeping vision. But Deusvult not completely backed off just yet.
Again, at this point, this is the mental test for Deusvult. They've crawled back into this game time and time again. They're now assaulting the base of See You Soon.
Oh, big petrifying Sunset Lover, able to pop the black shoes, but finally Carvey able to take out the tower. Magister gonna work down towards the bot side. Deusvult need to at least even the playing field if they're gonna keep this match going any longer. That bottom inhibitor is crucial, but they're not able to close in onto it.
We're back to it. It's mirrored for the bases, both holding on to the same turrets of the base as both teams. The perfect picture. Still, Carvey working on it.
Boxy does get the kick onto Sunset Lover. Black Sheets come out. Kid Bomba dropping it down. King able to back up. Kid Bomba buys the Winter Truncheon, able to freeze it up for just a second. Felix goes down. Sunset Lover picks up the kill. Nice heart guard onto Carvey. Same as usual. Able to unload a couple more shots. 73 death counter on Felix.
The baddest kid on the planet with the penalty zone that might have sealed the fate of See You Soon. Deusvult is the sit.
They're going to try to make it. It's Sunset Lover takes out the tower and another one. On the 2 members, we're all taken out. A big kill for Sunset Lover.
Oh.
King will be next. MP going down. Goose able to pop it off, but he's only on a bomb. But Carvey
They
finds
got
the
it.
King.
They got
and
it.
there it is. Deusvult, move forward. Sue!
Deusvult stays alive in the series. They keep it going. They fight on, and they're feeling good.
It is not over yet. We still have a series. He put up the sign.
The 3-2.
Kid Bomba says this is going to 3-2. Will we see it?
Oh!
I
Feeling
caught it.
good.